don't know
going on.
who can. I'm talking to you, Father. I don't know how much more I can stand. I know that this is all a part of your plan, but I need you, Jesus, to hold my hand, Jesus, and don't let
We just showing live
it
now.
go. I need you right now, like never before. Hold my hand,
It's
Jesus. I can't do this by myself. I'm calling on you now,
all
'cause
the
there's
ladies and ladies on here with us.
nobody else. I need you. Oh,
Maybe
Jesus,
I'm
I
going to do
need
tonight.
you right now, no,
I was
no,
live on
Jesus.
YouTube.
If
I just
you
did
don't do it
so
now, Jesus,
we
I don't know who will. No, no, no. The doctors keep talking what
that
they're
is on
talking
there.
about,
I just
and
did
the
the
lawyers can say what they talk about, but it's something about the name of Jesus. Something about the name of Jesus. Hold me in your arms, Jesus. Hold me in your arms. Wrap me in your arms, Jesus. Hold my hand, Jesus. Oh, I need you right now.
I'm just picking it up.
Right now, Jesus. Hold my hand.
Man, I'm finna tell you something that's so funny. I'm finna tell you it's so funny, so it's so uncensored. Tell me why I didn't put live on here until a few minutes ago.
Let's do it. Let's do it again.
Anyway, you want to do it again?
Okay. Let's do it again.
Listen,
We're gonna
you
start
guys,
over. Okay, is it on Facebook? Is
yes, it's live. We're
okay.
live now. So I want you to
It said we
reintroduce yourself so they'll know who you are and what's going on.
okay. Let's see. I'm trying to see a way that we can share this to Facebook. Hold on.
Okay,
Oh, my bad. I know I'm doing it.
you
Hold on.
fine. Hey
Okay.
everybody, we are actually on. Do say boss, we are actually on now. I think I got a little too excited, okay? And I hit the YouTube and didn't hit live. So I see everybody on here now. I apologize. Charge it to my head and not my heart, okay?
Let's go. Hey, listen.
Again,
So,
you guys, we are here interviewing Myia B. This is a platform where it's non-judgmental. Hello, world. Don't judge me. But yeah, we
let's
were
go.
listening to a song from Myia B, and it just so happened to not be live. Okay, so we're going to go back and we're going to run this back, run it back, run it back.
Run it
Um,
back, baby. I'm glad that my LB fam is in here. I'm glad that Christina fam is in here. What's up? Huh?
Fleet DJs is in the building,
hmm
and
So, mm, so Fleet DJs, hey, appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for bringing me on through Christina. But you asked me, okay, now that we got things together, we're together now. So,
we
you asked, we together now. Let's do it. So, you asked me to introduce myself. Well, my name is Myia B Music. I am a soul artist, a soul artist. So, I say soul because is I take I can't just it'd be so hard to box myself in. Right now, I have been recently putting out a lot of Southern soul music, and I've been tuning into Southern soul. But my background is gospel, so I have a gospel song that's out. I also grew up with R&B, Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey and R. Kelly, and I hope y'all don't ban me. Um, but I want to get into some rock. I might do a sprinkle of country. You know what I'm saying? My latest song, "Toe Up," has like a little sprinkle of well, that not my latest song. My song before last has a little sprinkle of country on it. So I'm a soul artist. What's up, Chelsea, baby? So I am a soul artist. I'm from Dooley County, Georgia. I'm from the country. Um, I grew up in the church. I grew up singing in the church. One of the first songs that I ever sung was "Whose side are you leaning on?" I'm leaning on the Lord's side. And so I started singing that at like 5 or 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? And when I was five, when I was a little girl in the church, somebody looked at me. One of the mothers in the church looked at me. She said, "You're gonna be singing on big stages one day." And now I'm living that out. The prophecy, I must take it as a prophecy, something that she prophesied in my life. I'm living it out now, singing on big stages, giving God the glory, uplifting people's spirit, having fun. Um, I was in a quartet group when I was a little bit older, uh, and freshly coming out of high school. That group disbanded, and now I am a solo artist, living and loving this life, man. So that's who I am. That's who I am.
Okay. So the question that I had to ask you is like when you were coming up and you were doing gospel, when was the transition that you stepped out to do other journeys, to test out other journeys in music?
Me professionally, that wasn't until like 2021. But I always love me some R&B. I always love me. I listen to that, my whole life. I've always listened to it, but I didn't really put it out until like 2021.
Okay.
My first, see, I think of "They Don't Know," which is my first song, is like an inspirational song. But "Angel Wings," I feel like is more of an R&B song. But people take it as to be a gospel song. I guess because they hear the word God, they think it's a gospel song. But I wrote it. Huh?
They
That
say
just
you
threw
put
that.
God in anything. I done heard some songs that they throw God in there, but God was not in the building. I done heard it. He was nowhere in
Girl,
there. Now,
listen, let me tell you. It definitely. I definitely give God the honor and the praise, but "Angel Wings" is. I wrote it to be like a wedding song. I wrote it in the mindset of, say, Anthony Hamilton was writing the song. You know what I'm saying? And so I was on live Facebook Live one day. I just played a beat. And I started freestyling, and people really tuned into it. That live at that time, where I would get like maybe a couple of thousand of views on a live. That one got like 10,000 views. So I said, hold on, I might have me something here. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
okay, so in this music industry,
Right.
um, tell me about one experience where someone was jealous, or have you ever experienced any jealousy um during your journey in the industry?
Hold on now. You trying to put some people out there. Have I experienced
Yeah.
jealousy in the industry?
Well, how did you deal with it? I'm gonna say it like that. Let me switch the question up.
Okay, okay,
How did you
doggone
deal with
now.
it?
How did I deal with it? I take
Yeah.
it. I take it for what it is. I take it for what it is. As far as jealousy in the industry, um, I take it as a compliment. Initially it can be offensive. Initially it can be like, man, like, what I'm saying? Why you treating me like that? Why you doing me like that? Then I have to evaluate the situation and see, like, if somebody is focused on me that much, I must mean something. You know what I'm saying? And I take it as a blessing. I take it as a good thing. You know what I'm saying? That I mean something to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm important in somebody's life. I'm important enough for them to ponder and to think on me. You know what I'm saying?
I know this,
Yep.
right? They got too much
Have,
time on their hands.
have you experienced jealousy?
Oh Lord, yeah, man. But see, I don't take it as that. I take it as an inspiration. I'm inspiring somebody to have their mouth on me all the time. So I don't
Right.
have any enemies. I think I have free advertisement, free publicity and stuff because you
Hmm.
you advertise me and I ain't even paying you. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
talking about me. That's gonna make people want to know what's going on. Who is that? What she got
Right.
going
Right.
on? Whether it's in the
Right.
industry, whether it's in life itself, if somebody got their mouth on you so bad, then it's not always about you. It's always it
Right.
can be about them. They could be
Hmm.
insecure about some things, or they could see some things in you that you're actually doing things that you're saying that they're trying to do and not putting forth the effort to do it. You know,
Right, right.
everybody has to breathe the same air. Do you hear me? If you
But
can
but
do
but
it,
my
we can do it.
my advice to myself, because I've been jealous before too. I can't just put it down on
I
people like
have
that.
too.
I, yeah, I've been jealous. My advice to myself, my advice to somebody that's jealous of me is, man, just walk your own life. Number one, if you are
Yep, she went out. She went out, but I would like to thank you guys for tuning in to the Unique Experience podcast. It's an open platform, a non-judgmental platform where we're able to tell our stories, express our feelings freely without being judged. Um what we're doing is we're interviewing her because I met her on live, and then I liked her energy and the music that she's created was amazing, you guys. So what I want to do until she comes in is to play her song. She's back like she never left. She back. How you doing?
sorry, sorry about that. I don't
So
know why
yeah,
when people call and I'm on this, it just knocks me off.
yeah,
Sorry about that.
mine do that too. You good?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
what we
yes.
gonna do is we're going to play a song, and the song that I want to play is because Father's Day is coming up, and then it's LBGTQ, all them alphabets. It's our month.
Right, right.
So we are embracing you because of that, and because it all just fits well. You know, you're not
Mm-hmm.
in a box with your genre music.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just feel like you have a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a lot of people are called and a few are chosen.
Right,
No matter um what you claim to be or what people put you in a box to be.
right,
God deals with us in our own individual ways, and like I said, it's a relationship and not a religion.
right.
So, what we want to do, Chelsea said, "We back." Hey, uh, I just love this. I just love y'all family. It just whew. Look at
Do
dude
say
saying,
don't do that now. LBGQT.
I get tongue tied, baby. I know he's yeah,
Do
but
say boss.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love Duce. I love him to death.
Right.
My okay, the thing is I want you to introduce Daddy's Love after you tell us a little bit about it. Like where did it come from? How you come about with that song?
Okay, so in order to introduce Daddy's Love, I gotta go back to like my mama. So I wrote a song, I think it has been out for a year or 2 years. Anyway, I think it was last year. I'm gonna say, yeah, it was last year. I wrote a song, it's called Like My Mama. And uh it was a slow roll, but right now, baby, that thing is taking off. People really love the song. But at that time last year, I wasn't in the place, nor was I prepared to drop a Father's Day song right after Like My Mama. And my parents, by the grace of God, are still together. And so I felt sad and bad about that I had my mama a song, but I could not produce my daddy a song. But I say, Daddy, the next time, this year, I'm gonna drop a song for fathers. I'm gonna drop a song for you. And so that's how we have uh Daddy's Love. And
Mm-hmm.
as far as Daddy's Love, man, they say I look just like my daddy, man. My daddy was a good daddy. My daddy is a good daddy. He still is. He was always present. He used to drop me off to basketball games, and he even used to throw the football with me. You know what I'm saying? Play basketball together, give me life advice. Take us to church. He would be at church every Sunday. He still go to church every Sunday right now. So my daddy is just he's just different, you know. And I thank God that I was, that in itself is a blessing. So
Yes.
you know, I can even tell with me releasing Daddy's Love that some people haven't had that experience, you know what I'm saying, with a father figure, not even just a dad, but just a father figure, somebody to speak life into them every now and then, somebody say, hey, don't do that, you know what I'm saying. So this is just championing the men out there who are good daddies. There are some good daddies out there. So this is championing them and saying, "Hey, we love y'all, man." This is a shout out to all the fathers out there, all the good fathers, all the good daddies out there.
Okay.
You all right?
I'm fine.
Hmm. Good. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Listen, this song right here is dedicated to my dad. But share this with daddies all over. Listen, dad is love.
You can't hear it.
Uh,
You can't hear that.
Is a girl's first love. Show me all the things that a man should be. Yeah. Carry the weight of the world on his shoulders, but came home to his family. A real man of standards. Extra like let me tell you about my daddy's love. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's just my daddy's love. That's just my daddy's love. Let me tell you about my daddy's love. That's just my daddy's love. Oh yeah. Daddy is a working man, always fixing things with his hands. Taught me how to be a boss. Oh yeah. And always take a stand. Taught me to lean on Jesus and not my understanding. And if you see somebody in need, let me tell you about my daddy's love. That's just my daddy's love. Oh yeah. Let me tell you about my daddy's love. I'm so thankful for my daddy. That's just my daddy's love. That's just my daddy's love. Yeah. My dad always kept my mama in his arms. Kept my mama in his arms. Call him my Superman. Kept her safe from harm. Worked his fingers down, yo. Oh, yeah. So he could keep a roof over our head and keep us warm. This song right here, dedicated to all the daddies. My daddy and your daddy, they daddy, just rock. Baby daddy, just married daddy, cool daddy, step daddies, and all daddy, old daddy, young daddy, country daddy, city daddy, her daddy, his daddy, granddaddies and grandpappies, sugar daddy, all the daddies. This is for all the daddies. That's my daddy love. Let me tell you about my daddy. I'm so thankful for my dad. That's just my daddy's love. Thankful for your dad. Let me tell you about my daddy's love. Memories of your daddy. Yeah. That's just my daddy's love. Just do a little bit of jig with me. Do jig with me. Do a jig with me. Do a jig with me. Daddy love.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love this song because my dad is living. Can you hear me? You can't hear me? Can y'all hear us? If y'all can hear us, can you hear me say yes or no? She went out again. Okay, good. Thank you. Maya's gonna come back in. You guys, what you guys think about her so far? What y'all think about her so far? Thank you, Mysterious. Okay, there she go.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I tell you,
That's
charge
why.
to
That's why I like my podcast. It's open. Listen, we on here. We gonna get it done. You hear me? So
listen. Mhm.
I I kind of get emotional about that because I asked about the jealousy part. I too have been jealous, and it's not been based on people, fame, and fortune, but because I was not brought up in a position where it was love there, you know. Um. Oh, anyways, it's like
No, ma'am. That, no, ma'am. No, you didn't go
my
in that
dad.
room. You peeked your head in that room and shut that door. No, ma'am. Come on
My
back.
dad is living right, and he's actually in the front, right. But we wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? So my jealousy was being around and seeing people that have like family time and stuff like that. We didn't have that. We were traveling for like place to place. We never was stable. My mom and dad, they were on drugs coming up, so we basically raised ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
um the most time that we had father figures were people, other people family.
Mm-hmm.
So that song was like different because you really want to have like cupcakes with dad and walk with dad, and everybody be like, oh, the girls want to be like their dad.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the case. So I admire the relationships that you show, that you do through the songs.
Mm-hmm.
And the song is like so deeply rooted to that's every girl's dream.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad's supposed to be your first relationship. Your dad's supposed to tell you what not to expect, supposed to treat you like the queen that you are.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that most times that's the reason why young girls go astray like they do, because
Mm-hmm.
they didn't have a dad in their corner, right?
Right. All right.
So that song, it hits heavy with me, as do the rest of your songs,
Mm-hmm.
and
Thank
so
you.
because your songs are based on life situations. It's not nothing that people just like to rhyme. People just want to hear themselves. You have a
Not like
a
the rhyme.
story.
Right. Right. Right.
If
So
you
so
words that rhyme and go,
So
it's different.
I just want to say, as far as your situation, I don't mean to cut you off, but I pray that God sends a love to you on this side of the earth in one way or the other. Whether, I don't know if it's gonna be relationship or if it's a deacon in the church, but I hope that he sends somebody that can feel that hole, that seemingly hole that's in your heart from, it seems like both of your parents, from both of your parents. Um I hope that God sends that to you. And on the flip side of that, like, where where for me, daddy's love is the love that I experienced from my daddy. It can also be written as a manual. I thought to myself a few weeks ago, like, this could be a manual for somebody that hasn't had a father, for a young man that hasn't had a father, a young lady that hasn't had a father. This could be a manual on what a good man can look like or could look like. These are the things that you should do. These are the things that you can do to be, show daddy's love, or to, you know what I'm saying. These are the things that you can look for, and these are the things that you can display. For
Man,
sure, for sure. What's up,
I
Tara
told,
Lynn?
I
What's up?
told you I cry baby, but yeah, it's just sometimes people, that's all they go to. Music soothes people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where some people go to music
Mm-hmm.
for to clear their minds and to fill voids.
Mm-hmm.
And all most girls ever want is a relationship with their parents. And I'm just
Mm-hmm.
speaking for me. I always wanted that relationship with my father, but and my mom, to so to say, but I know I'll just never get that, and I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love them no less or nothing like that, but that song just really pushed it, and I listened to it a lot because
Mm-hmm.
you know your mind it can go wherever you want it to go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when you listen to that song, if you could go back to your younger self and just look in the mirror, you had a great life, you know, when it comes down to that, because you show it in your song.
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give someone um who is struggling to find that void, like you said earlier to me? What would you tell a younger girl that's coming up now without a father because looking for it and getting the wrong love from these guys? So what
Right.
would you tell a younger version of a young lady?
Okay. What I would say, number one, is this: is pray. Is pray, man. You know, pray. Um, pray and be wary of
Hallelujah.
seeking that father figure in men. You know, there are different types of love. You know, there's a fatherly love, there's agape love, there's romantic love, there's, you know, lust. You know, so don't replace the love that you didn't get with lust. Now, it would be hard for me to tell somebody something, and it would be like, and I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that, but it would be like somebody with $1 million saying to somebody that ain't got $1 million, like, hey, you know, this is what you need to do. So I can't tell them what they need to do, but I can say, baby, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I'm here with you. Baby, I'm gonna write songs for you. We gonna make it through this together. We gonna do this together. You know what I'm saying? Cause where I might be slacking, they might be rich at. I got listen, I might look like I got it together, baby. Listen, I got some slacks. You know what I'm saying? I got some places where I don't have it together. I've experienced some things that, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have it together, but that's why it's all about love and living life together. That's why I got my MB fam. That's why I got Miss Unique. That's why I got Chelsea. That's why I got Duce Boss. That's why I got Tara Lynn. That's why I got Yvette. You know what I'm saying? So it's all a family atmosphere. That's why I got Sammy Joe. You know what I'm saying? It's an atmosphere, and where I might be slacking at one day, you might not be slacking at, and where you slacking at, I might not be slacking at, and I'm gonna write songs about it. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna rock out. You feel me? And we're gonna pray about it, and we're gonna keep moving, and we're gonna just try to get better and love on each other. That's what it's all about for me.
Okay,
Yeah,
I like that. And
yeah.
I appreciate you guys for accepting me into you guys' family. That means a whole lot to me.
Come on,
So
girl.
my
So hold
next,
on. So when we go to that, we got an Airbnb trip plan. You gonna meet up with us?
I'm gonna see what I can do to make that
Come on.
happen.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay. Come on. Come on.
Let me just say, um, my next question is like you was on the gospel BT, was it the gospel
Sunday best.
yeah, Sunday's best, that's what it was. And you made a statement. Um I remember the statement, but I want you to tell us what that statement was, and why did you say it?
Um, I don't know if they ready for a LGBTQ contestant, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, here I am, baby. You know what I'm saying? And so the reason why I made that statement is because um for some reason you got the LGBTQ community, and the exact opposite of that, the exact enemy of that is the church, for some reason, in my mind, in most cases, from what I think about. So like for me, going on a gospel show that is, you know, pretty much the church, the black church, is like, I'm going into enemy territory almost. I don't know why it got to be such a hateful feeling about it, but I'm here, baby. That's basically what it is. Y'all, some people might not like LGBTQ people, but here I am on this show. And what people don't know is that a lot of the producers behind the scenes was LGBTQ. The main producers of the show, it was a husband and a husband, or a boyfriend. I think it was a husband and husband, was the main producers of the show. A gospel show for people in the black gospel community. So I don't know if they ready, but baby, they might as well buckle up your seatbelts. You feel me? So that's what I meant by that.
And I'm only talking about it like that because this is the month for it,
Hmm.
and I felt like it was sufficient to do it. Um, but being in the community, a lot of people don't understand. In my perspective, me being in the community, I had to go in there like that on other terms. Sometimes we go into places for a season, and sometimes it's designed to bring people out of what they're going to. They act like the community is contagious. Like if you talk to one of them, you're catching it. You're gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying?
It might be. You might be, baby.
Listen, I'm listen. What I'm saying is like it's a lot of people that's in that community that are warriors. Um, like sometimes they're in there, and like I said, I've been in the community for some years, so it's like me. A lot of people would look at me and be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna listen to nothing she say." Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
but I feel like some people have a calling on their life, right?
Hmm.
And no matter what community that you're a part of, if it's not what's on you, it's what's in you.
Right. Right.
Okay. So you
Hmm.
can't look at me and judge me, because if you judge me from who you first I introduced to myself as, you
Hmm.
talking to the wrong person, because I'm not that person anymore.
Right. Right.
You know,
Hmm.
so you I feel like you have a calling on your life. You're chosen, you
Hmm.
know,
Thank you.
and a lot of people can sing, and that's your ministry through your music, right? A
Right.
lot of people can sing, but it's not no anointing behind it. It's just words.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just feel like, cause I cry
Hmm.
listening to your music, because it touches areas, in my life. It
Hmm.
resonates with me, So, and I want to ask you, the question is, how do you think your listeners feel, whether it's at a church house or out in the open floor? How do they feel about you, knowing who you are after they listen to your music? What do you think their reactions are after that?
First of all, I want to say thank you for all the kind words that you've spoken about me, and I can say just getting to know you in these last few hours, because we had a conversation before this podcast even started. You're very sweet and you're very kind and you are authentic, and from what I can tell, and I love it, and I'm just soaking up the energy. But how do I feel? What do I think that my fans feel after they listen to the music?
Hmm.
Um, I hope they feel moved. I hope they feel moved. I hope they feel moved. I hope they feel an authentic spirit from me. Uh, um, Let me see. And I hope they feel like it is a uh a a a theme. I hope they feel like this is the music of our lives. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know exactly how they feel, but that's how I hope they feel. That's how I hope they feel.
Okay, I like
Mhm.
that. How did you
Mhm.
come up with the Myia B fame? How did that come about? What
MB
inspired you to
fam.
do that?
MB fam.
Hmm.
Actually, it was Do Say Boss. I was on Facebook live one day, and I was like, y'all, I want to come up with this group. What y'all think the name should be? And Do Say came through real strong. We feel a little bit. Do Say Boss came through real strong and said MB fam. MB fam. And so it just stuck. We ran with it, and here we are. We MB fam, baby. MB fam. Yeah, and I
Okay.
plan on getting some t-shirts printed up so everybody can have one coming soon. But we MB fan, baby.
I'm
For sure.
happy. I love
Mhm.
that. We need more authentic people, not in just everyday life, but some of the artists you couldn't dare speak to them. They get so far up in life and forget where they come from.
Oh
You know
no.
what I'm saying? It's a lot of those. You see them, they'll talk to you and stuff, on online, but you go to one of their shows, they don't want you touching them, stuff like that. Um, and I just like the fact that you are authentic, you're open, and you are loved by all your fans from what I see, especially in your MB fam.
Hmm.
And being in the community is not all a bad situation, is what you make out of it.
Hmm.
I look at that as like again, it's a relationship, not religion.
Hmm.
Your personal business is your personal business. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover anyways, right?
Right. Right.
So no matter if you're in the community or not, if your music reaches all types of people, no matter if they, because there's a lot of people that are not, don't have a Christ, don't do Christianity. Some of them don't believe. So does that mean that they're going to go to hell too? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just
Right.
because they
Right.
don't believe. So that's why I say religion is not that, it's relationship, your
Right. For
own
sure.
personal relationship.
Right.
The other song that we had played, that song is, it goes deeper than the eye and the ears.
Hmm.
Um, you you really, a lot of people, if you haven't been through nothing, if you haven't experienced hands on like in the field that we're in,
Hmm.
a lot of people may not take it to heart.
Hmm.
But that song, Hold My Hand, it's the epitome of life for
Hmm.
real.
Hmm.
Um, and for you to be able to have that vision and that heart about this song based on your job title and what you witness every day, that
Hmm.
kind of like took me there, you know what I'm saying, because I actually see it.
Hmm.
um a lot of people can read a book, right,
Hmm.
and tell the story, but if you're actually the story, you know
Right.
it hits different. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's what I get out of that. I want
Mhm.
you to, oh God, introduce that song, and I'm gonna play it again.
Okay. So this next song is called Hold My Hand. So I want to talk to the viewers and the listeners out there who, even the ones that's on here, but the ones who may not have ever heard of me before. Listen, if you are ever going through something, I just want you to know that there's help for you. There's somebody that's willing to walk you through and talk with you and be there with you and make things better for you. So the name of this song is Hold My Hand, and by Myia B Music. So you are watching Hold My Hand with Miss Unique. Let's get it, baby.
Hold my hand, Jesus. Oh, oh yeah, Jesus. Yes, yes, yeah, 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 yeah. Sometimes, yeah, in this life, there's ups and downs, blessings and strife. Blessings and strife. I'm not perfect, no. No, no, no. I ain't always been right. I need a little help from you, Jesus, to help win this fight. If you don't see me through, I don't know who can. I'm talking to you, Father. I don't know how much more I can stand. I know that this is all a part of your plan, but I need you, Jesus, to hold my hand, Jesus. lessons to learn. But we come up against sickness, yes, poverty, and crime. We need your Father to step in right on time. If you don't see me through, I don't know who can. I'm talking to you, Father. I don't know how much more I can stand. I know that this is all a part of your plan, but I need you, Jesus, to hold my hand, Jesus, and don't let it go. I need you right now, like never before. Hold my hand, Jesus. I can't do this by myself. I'm calling on you now, 'cause there's nobody else. I need you. Oh, Jesus, I need you right now. No, Jesus. If you don't do it now, Jesus, I don't know who will. The doctors keep talking what they talking about, and the lawyers can say what they talk about, but it's something about the name of Jesus. Something about the name of Jesus. Hold me in your arms, Jesus. Hold me in your arms. Wrap me in your arms, Jesus. Oh, hold my hand, Jesus. Oh, I need you, need you right now. Right now, Jesus. Hold my hand.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
It's the visual. Who
Is it?
came up with it? It's the visual for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I did. Me, um, and some other people that's in my camp and the videographer. But yeah, I had to, I worked with them and we came up with that visual for sure. Mm-hmm.
It goes back to the church. It goes
Mm-hmm.
back to the church, and like I said before, it's a spiritual hospital.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And all most people want is acceptance. And the drunks, the prostitutes, the
The
everybody, they just need
criminals, you know what I'm saying?
everybody.
Yeah, yeah. It a lot of times it's a lack in something, and a lot of times it's a lack in something when they were growing up. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? They won't. A lot of time it just boil back down to love, being wanting to be loved by someone. You know, um. But God has a love, that'll never fail. It'll never
Man,
leave you. It'll never drop you. He'll always be there. He's an ever-present help in the time of trouble. He's always there. He's omnipotent. He's omnipresent. You know what I'm saying? He's you can't go below him. You can't go above him. You know what I'm saying? You can't get around him. You feel me? So he's ever present. So for sure. For sure.
it's to me, it feels like what people they look at people based on their story, like a drunk. They on the road, the homeless people. They had
Mhm.
not always been there. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? It
Right.
had to be something that happened at some point in their life that happened to be just life and for real.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And oh my goodness, y'all.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It's all right.
Okay. So it's like to me, and I had to ask you this question. If you had to start all over again, okay.
Right.
If you had to start all over again from nothing,
Hmm.
you homeless, no phone, no, oh Lord, nobody to call for help, um,
Hmm.
no clothes on, just you just have the clothes on your back.
Hmm.
What is your first thing that you would do
Mhm.
to get back on your feet?
Um, I rebuke all that in the name of Jesus, man.
I know that's right.
But I tried to hold it in. But if God saw fit for that to happen, I know he would have to have a plan for me. Um, and I ain't have nothing. Nobody. I couldn't call my parents. I couldn't call Sam and Joe. Uh, Let me see. I'm probably gonna sing on the corner, baby. I'm finna go sing. My first thought, I ain't trying to take this there, but my first thought is I was finna twerk on the corner. But I'm not gonna twerk on the corner. I'm gonna say
Oh
that.
my
I'm gonna
goodness.
say that, right? And I guess
Mm-hmm.
I won't use that talent and skill. But I probably sang I probably go singing on the corner and start saving up money. Them folk, I heard them folk make a all right little wage out there. So I probably be singing on the corner. That's probably what I would pray, and I would probably go singing on the corner. Is what I would probably do.
That's good.
Mhm.
I just had to ask that because I was just thinking about that song again. Those people probably had the world and they lost everything, and that
Right,
was the only place that they had was to just, nobody was there. They couldn't call mama, they couldn't call daddy, and sometimes I feel like a lot of people never had to go through a struggle, so they don't understand people pain.
right,
Um,
right,
a lot of people are based raised up on survival,
right,
not so much of love and
right,
struggle. So they have their guards up all the time. You know what I'm
right,
saying? They don't know how to accept nothing positive because all they ever knew was negative.
right.
Um, and I'm speaking for self too. This platform for me was my way to have a voice, to
Mhm,
speak to people with different stories and things, and I like music. So I was like, okay, I can interview artists, I can do people with stories to tell, different things. And it's people for everybody. Your
mhm,
story is for somebody because we're
mhm,
not going through this battle for ourselves. We're going through it for somebody else.
mhm.
That wasn't as strong as we are in certain
True,
areas. You know
true,
what I'm saying? So
true.
I'm just, whew, Lord, I'm so full on the account of just who you are.
Hmm. Listen,
Who you are.
I ain't perfect, man. I'm just a person, man. You know, and God gave me a gift. I'm trying to uplift people and show love along the way. You know, that's what it is.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
what do you have coming up? Like, what's in your future? Do you have anything coming up, like shows or anything of that nature?
okay, we just dropped Toe Up. That was featuring Kane 803, Shamika Jokoya. We just dropped Daddy's Love. Happy Father's Day to anybody that may be watching. Um, Anybody that has loved their father or has a father figure, definitely download Daddy's Love. Um, we have July 20th. We're gonna be in Birmingham, Alabama. August the 24th, we're gonna be in Lubbock, Texas. Um, July 27th, Columbus, Georgia. Um, I think that's the most of it. I think that's the most of them right now. Um, but yeah, so those are the things, and just be looking out, man. We finna drop some stuff. I have another song that's coming out. I'm thinking towards the end of June or maybe the beginning of July. But that song right there is a feel good song, and I'm excited about it. And we're doing something a little different with that one, and we just gonna keep dropping them. And then after that song, they asking for gospel, so I might go back to another gospel song, um, and you know, and just mix that thing up and bring them, bring them all different flavors, but let it all be soul and let it all be telling a story that hopefully touches and uplifts people and brightens up somebody's day, you know.
Man, that's huge. I know. I want you to come back again and again and again every
Let's do
time.
it. Let's do it.
Um, I love the energy.
Mhm.
I just love the authentic person that you are.
Mhm.
I also want to invite you to come to the Mississippi Fleet Spotlight as well.
Okay.
Um, Also the National Call, and also the Gospel Division,
Okay.
and also the Southern Soul. All of those,
Okay.
I
Okay.
just really
Hey,
want, yeah,
hit Sammy Joe up. You know what I'm saying? Let's work it out. Let's talk it out, baby. Let's see what we're doing. Come on, let's do it.
yeah,
I'm
and
excited. I'm excited.
man, I'm excited for what the world is getting. You know, we
Right.
need more in this season of people like you.
Right.
Meeting people where they at, your story, you telling your story helped me.
Right.
It pushed
Right.
me, and I know it pushed a whole lot of mofos. If
Right.
they sleep, they need to wake up. They need
Right.
to wake up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I also want to, like I told you earlier, that I want to get you featured in the Straight Official magazine,
Well, you
and
just the
that
plug all the way around, ain't it? Find out
I,
I'm doing a podcast with the plug. Find out. Sure. Sure.
yeah. So I write as well in the Straight Official magazine, and I do want to get you featured in that. Um,
Okay.
because you need to be heard all over
I'm
the world. And
I'm
the
excited. I'm
Fleet
excited.
DJ Coalition, we worldwide.
Let's do
So
it.
just don't be alarmed, Samela. Don't block me, cause yeah, I want her to everybody know who you are. And I
Thank
also
you.
want you to come down to my city as well.
Okay.
We need you. We need you
Got you.
here.
Let's
We
do
need your
it.
message.
Let's do it. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Hey, bring me to the church. Bring me to the trail ride. Bring me to the Southern Soul
We
event.
big on the trail rides here. The
Let's
trail rides
go.
are heavy.
Let's
Them plenty
go.
of fields. You hear me? A
Let's
lot of
go.
them.
Let's go.
So
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
yeah.
go.
So I look forward to meeting you soon. And we also have the 13th annual Fleet DJ Coalition
Hmm.
event July the 18th through the 22nd in Orlando, Florida.
Hmm.
I happen to be going to be the host of the gospel explosion part of
So
that.
you are the plug. You are the plug.
Oh,
Okay.
no. So yeah,
Hmm.
and we have a Southern Soul division of that as well. And I
Hmm.
just, if you don't have anything going on during that time, we would love to have you guys to
Okay.
come out there, rock out with us. You can sing, you can get a platform and be
Okay.
heard.
I hear you.
So keep that in mind. And I'll
Okay.
get that information to Samela as well.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
Um, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I got to put you on, but
Ah!
uh, yeah. So we have that going on. Is there because I know you got other things to do, but is there any closing? Oh, where they can find you? Give these people all your information except your social
Listen.
security number. Everything but the
Listen.
social.
Listen, everything but the sauce. Listen, look me up, find me on all major music platforms. My name is Myia B Music, MYIA B Music, and my name on most of my platforms is MYIAB dot music. That's Myia B dot music. That's on Facebook. That's on Instagram. That's on TikTok. I think that's on Snapchat as well. Um. But yeah, follow me, baby. Follow me. Follow me.
I better
Next,
Google her. She Googleable.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, and share this podcast. Share this podcast. This Miss Unique podcast, the unique experience. Share this podcast. Follow her. All my MB fam. Let's rock, man. Let's rock.
I love it. Do you have any? Oh, Miss Sammy Joe, you got anything you want to say singing in the background back there?
She stepped out the room real quick.
Okay, I just want to
Yeah.
make sure she was able to speak as your manager and everything. Just want to
Sammy.
hear her voice.
Sorry, I'm being country.
Oh,
Sammy
we
Joe.
country over here, honey. We real country over here.
Uh, Okay, okay. But I think she just ran to her room real quick.
Okay,
But
cool.
I thank you for having me on here. I appreciate you. I thank you for sharing your platform with me. I just thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So I
Hmm.
just want to say, I'm an inspirational person. I'm also a motivational speaker. Every time I get into the room with the Fleet family, they call me Bishop. I always have
Okay.
a word for somebody to brighten their day, or they're just me, who I am as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but my closing message that I would always say is to keep pushing forward your music because it's a canvas where your story unfolds, touching hearts and igniting passions. Embrace the challenges as stepping stones, for they shape your journey and add depth to your narrative. Stay true to your vision and let your melodies resonate with the world. Your unique voice is a beacon of inspiration, lighting the way for others to follow their dreams. Keep creating, keep sharing, and keep shining.
For
So
sure.
that's my message to you.
Thank you so much. Definitely, definitely. For sure. And anybody that's looking at this podcast, feel free to book me. I'm not only are we Googleable, we're bookable. And so
Bookable, booker.
bookable. And so if you have private events, if somebody's trying to propose to somebody or something like that, bring me in. I would love to help try to make your special day a little bit more special. For sure.
Man, you probably have people laid out on the floor somewhere, like for real.
Hey.
Lord, I hope it's in the wintertime. I hope it's in the wintertime because I
Hey.
don't know.
Yeah.
But thank you for having Maya on the show. Much love. I am honored. I am honored to have her on my platform. And any of the family, if y'all want to come on here, do say you next, and you know it. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Let's go
But
do say boss.
I would love to have the family on. We don't even
Hmm.
have to have music per se. We can just talk it out. It's an
Hmm.
open platform to release some energy. You want to get on here and cry with me? Let's cry together. Let's laugh together. Whatever
Right.
you see fit to do, I am open to do it with you.
Right.
Okay. So
Right.
to the MB family, y'all stuck with me. I'm so sorry. I ain't going nowhere. So I just love y'all energy and y'all rocking and supporting y'all queen here. So I'm not gonna hold y'all. It's been an honor and a privilege to have you a part of my podcast. And you are welcome to come whenever you just hit me up, like put me on, coach. Like I'm gonna put you on, okay?
I
So
got you.
everybody, thank you for tuning in to the Unique Experience Podcast, a place where broken crayons still color. Your color matters, your story matters. And if nobody ever told you in a while that they love you, your girl Miss Unique does. And she loves you with the love of Jesus. So until next time, you guys take care of yourselves and each other. Have a good night.
Good night. Much love. Much love.